right, what's going on?
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody.
I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the Hobby Time Modelers live stream. We're a little late, but we're here.
Welcome to the Ian and Donnie show.
Right?
Yeah.
I wonder where everybody else is.
Well, Eric said he had family stuff to do tonight, so that's understandable. Todd is exhausted because he has bad sleep habits. Buck just vanished. Hope he's okay.
Right?
I don't think the aliens go to Illinois, though. You know, Illinois, whatever. I'm doing something wrong with that pronunciation. And Gilly is maybe he should join us in a little bit, but let's see.
I thought Gilly said he couldn't join.
I think he said he could or he would.
Oh, there he is.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, Gilly!
What's up,
Happy
Gilly?
St. Patrick's Day.
You too, buddy. How are you?
We're good. We're good.
I didn't think you were going to be able to make it, Gilly.
Well, what happened was I kind of got lucky and made one, and then you guys made one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
So little confusion.
Little confusion.
So, no worries.
No worries. We're here now.
Yeah, you know, I'm sure there were some people that were waiting on us, and they've possibly given up by now, but maybe they'll be back when they get a notification.
What's everybody working on? Oh, I see Ian's working on his favorite model.
Yeah, Donnie, you're gonna have to produce tonight, I guess, and big people and stuff. I'm working on this shuttle bay. Damn it! I got photo etch glued to my finger. You know, everything was going smoothly until I got on the stream, and I was sitting here thinking to myself, "Well, if there's no stream tonight, I don't know why I'm having such good luck getting this photo etch on so easily tonight." But it's going on pretty trouble-free until I just glued one to my thumb.
I did that a few times.
A few hundred times for me. I can't look at a bottle of crazy glue without gluing my fingers to something.
Right? Are you using the real thin super glue or?
And you were, I'm using medium and thin. You were saying the railings were pain? Yeah. They're not that bad.
Those look good. They really do add a lot to it.
Well, I have this cool little photo etch bender that's made from photo etch.
Yeah, the one from Paragraphics.
Yeah, it's let's see, is it the I think it is. Yeah. The photo fold.
I thought about getting one of those, but I never have.
Hey,
Pete. It is dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. Hey, Pete's here. Thanks for coming back, Pete. Sorry, we had some well, not technical difficulties. It was more of we had a personnel issue. There was a small coup d'etat, and some people just felt like not showing up. Unfortunately, they're the ones who know what they're doing.
Yeah, right.
What
Luckily,
are you working
on,
Gilly?
I'm just going to be working on an old kit I started a while back. Normally, I don't finish my kits until I'm ready to put them in a diorama. So right now, I'm going to be working with some oils. And I figured this would be a nice time to show Ian how fun oils are.
You know, I appreciate that, actually. I've been contemplating oils. What kind of APC
I've used
is that
them
anyway?
a little, but not much.
That's a BTR from Russian. It's going to be one of my Ukrainian.
It's like a personnel carrier, ain't it?
Right.
Or an armed fighting vehicle, possibly also.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. You're going to do a capture vehicle? Or
yeah,
just
I'm doing a captured vehicle and going to be painting the,
the little
C I don't want to talk about that stuff on here.
Dirty it up.
You guys get the picture, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
And I'm working on a dragon.
Ooh. That's a very nice casting.
Yeah, it's from Reaper.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah. It's real good.
I don't do the little figures that well. Hey, can I send you my little Millennium Falcon figures and you paint them for me?
What are those 1/72nd scale?
Yeah, they're ridiculously small.
1/72's not that small.
Well, for me, 1/16 is a tiny figure.
Hi, Bildrat. Yes, we have.
Hey, Bilge. Classic. Yeah, it's really, I never really knew the guy or watched his channel, to be honest. I didn't know about him until Boyd from Trek Yards made an announcement about it. And then I went and looked up his channel. And yeah, I could see why a lot of
his channel.
Yeah, I could see why a lot of people followed him and you know, became friendly with him and stuff. Seemed like a really nice guy.
Yeah, I watched a lot of his stuff. I didn't really know him, but I watched a lot of his stuff.
Yeah, he's a pretty big staple in the modeling community. Kind of like a Shepherd Payne.
Yeah, from what I saw in the videos, not like the world's best production quality, I guess you would say, or like he didn't
like
have the fanciest camera.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we have anything resembling fantastic production quality, but it seemed like, you know, he's just like, he didn't really care about his camera or so much, just he cared about teaching and knowledge transfer, which is pretty cool.
He was more of a, here's this kind of thing, I'll show you this.
Yeah,
he was pretty good guy. If you actually got to talk to him, he's very, I don't know, knowledgeable about his modeling and everything.
Yeah, I never got a chance to talk to him.
I never had the pleasure. I would have
assumed he was good.
He would have been like a Wonderfest regular. Pretty
much, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's sad. So, you know, I spilled out a little Guinness for him earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what I said when I accidentally spilled my Guinness earlier. You know, I can't do anything right down here.
Ian's drinking Guinness.
Not now. I'm drinking Miller Lite. I had a Guinness with my, I made fresh corned beef and cabbage with some potatoes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. At least once a year. Since I've left New York, the only way I can have good corned beef is if I make it my damn self.
Right.
Atlanta is a food desert for New Yorkers. So, yeah. And what do we got here? Oh, we got Pete and we got Bilge.
What's up, Bilge?
I asked Steve if he can make it, and he said him and Katrina are a little busy tonight, so I was trying to drag a few more people in. But anybody watching, if you'd like to join the stream and you're in our Discord, the link's right in the general chat. Damn it! I broke another hobby knife blade.
Cutting for the witch.
Yeah. I don't know my own strength.
That's why I like using the big scalpel blades.
They're a little stronger and more flexible, I'm assuming. So
they're more flexible. I don't know about stronger, but they're more flexible. Those hobby knife blades, if you bend them a little bit, they snap.
Yeah. These are some weird blades I got with this hobby knife is from USA Gundam store. It's amazing I have it because they never ship anything after you order it.
Yeah.
Like they have it in stock. It's in the warehouse. They just sit in the warehouse and stare at your order and just don't do anything.
Really?
I think they were all trained in they were trained in California for sure. But yeah, they're
seems like that would hurt their profits a little bit.
Well, I stopped ordering from them. So they could have gotten my $400 for that Millennium Falcon Perfect Grade, but because every single time in the past I've ordered from them, it didn't ship for 5 days, and then I'd message them on Facebook, and then all of a sudden they wouldn't reply, and I'd get a shipping notification in my email. That's how they operate. So
wow.
Who was that again?
USA Gundam store out of Daytona Beach.
Oh crap! Yeah.
I try to order from them, and every time I order from them, without fail, they just don't ship my order. And it goes like 5 days goes by, and I message them on Facebook, and I'm like, hey, where the hell's my order? It never shipped. And they don't reply. And then maybe a few minutes later, I get a shipping notification email. Like they finally woke up and shipped my damn order.
Yeah, I think I had to cancel from them a couple times.
Oh, yeah, never pre-order something from them. God, you'll be the last one in the country to get it. So
I've never ordered anything from them, so.
Yeah, so I spent an extra few bucks, and I ordered it from Gundam Planet in New Jersey. So they ship immediately. They also ship much faster. So they can get it from northern New Jersey to Atlanta via UPS ground in 2 days. And then when USA Gundam Store felt like shipping my order out of Daytona Beach, they'd send it USPS. And it would take like 4 to 5 days to get here. It was ridiculous. So I've pretty much given up on them.
Have you tried the Canadian Gundam one?
I haven't, because his prices are a little high.
Okay.
And,
Yeah.
and then shipping from Canada would be somewhat expensive. But I do like them. They have a good selection. I would order from him if it was like the only option, or, you know, something like that. Because I'd love to support the guy. I watch his YouTube videos every now and then when he's like in the warehouse.
Oh, yeah.
You know, flailing about. He's pretty entertaining.
He is.
His warehouse is ridiculous. His warehouse is so overcrowded. I don't even know how he walks around that place.
Oh my God, I know.
It's just and you know, I'm not one of those neat freak people, but that is just cringe-inducing looking at his warehouse.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
But if he gets stuff shipped, he must know where everything is. So.
Yeah, I think he does okay.
He has a method to his madness.
Pretty much.
There's some method there, I guess. It's I don't know how the hell. I just have no idea how that works.
As long as it works.
Hey, look, yeah, people get their stuff. You know, it takes them a couple days to ship something out, but you can see why. Meanwhile, you know, USA Gundam, they've got a perfectly clean and organized warehouse, and they're just, I don't know.
Yeah, they got more what do you call that, staff?
They do have more staff. They have Zaku Aurelius on staff to do their social media stuff.
Right.
And apparently he's very bad at packing orders, though, because nothing ever goes out. He'll take a video once a day of like somebody's order getting picked. And I'm like, dude, is that the only order you picked today? Because there's like 400 more orders. You might as well get back to work. Stop recording YouTube videos. Start packing
Maybe
damn
that's the
boxes.
problem. They're too busy recording everything to actually do anything.
Yeah, they've got some kind of workflow issue there. They're paying Zaku Aurelius so much they can't afford to hire any more warehouse staff to put stuff in boxes. There we go. All right. Well, I'm going to stop bashing poor defense. Zaku Aurelius is a Gundam YouTuber.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. You got to check him out.
He's a nice guy, but his videos are mind-numbingly dull.
Really?
Okay, just say, put it this way, Donnie. If Ian decides to run around his hobby room, that'll be Zaku Aurelius.
Really?
Yeah. Like, you don't see Ian running around. But if you did...
I don't... Yeah, I used to watch his videos a lot in the beginning. When he lived in Korea, I think his videos were better.
I think so. I kind of liked his ones a lot more.
Once he turned into Florida Man, his videos just it's like he's literally just like the Home Shopping Network or QVC for whatever just came into stock at USA Gundam Store.
That's probably pretty much what he is.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like he's sold out. It's like he literally is now an employee of theirs.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like I've kind of lost all hope for him. But whatever. only so much you can do. Oh my God, so much photo etch. I'm starting to see cross-eyed, but I got all little spines on.
Okay.
The hard part's over.
Say, this size, there's nothing. I'm doing the, what do you call these? The muffler thingies?
The muffler?
The muffler thingy.
Muffler thingy?
So there's nothing there. This side, I'm starting to work with the black and brown.
Oh, nice.
And when you're working with the oils, you can actually tap it in and feather it down so that kind of works together. Like nothing.
So are you dry brushing or?
It's kind of sort of like dry brushing, but you're actually just feathering it in.
So it's like moist brushing?
Moist brushing, yep.
Who here hates the word moist?
Yeah.
Somebody always gets triggered by moist.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem.
My wife's cousin, she cannot stand that word. If I say, oh my God, this cake is so moist and delicious, she just starts recoiling. She's just like, no, don't say that word. Don't say moist.
Why?
I don't know, but now whenever I go over to their place when we're visiting New York, I make sure I say moist at least 20 times.
Oh, you're evil, man. You're evil.
Yeah, I'm a horrible ass.
Surely not you, Ian.
Oh, fiddlesticks, Donnie. I have my dark side. Come on, photo etch. This ParaGraphics photo etch is some pretty stout stuff.
It is.
It's not the thinnest photo etch in the world. Oh man.
It makes it a little more durable, though. You know, it's not as likely to bend and crap like some photo etch will.
Yeah, there's that. Did this come off?
Some photo etch, you just breathe near it and it bends.
Oh, yeah. Have you watched some of my previous videos, I guess? I don't do photo etch live on camera ever, I think, because I'm so like, oh, I'm totally going to screw this up if I try recording while I do it.
You're doing it right now.
I'm fighting fate on the live stream for the simple fact I need to get it done. I don't have much time down in the basement lately. It's a little frustrating. Oh. I gotta say it again. If anybody doesn't own the Tamiya Decal scissors and you do a lot of photo etch, these things are fantastic. They are like scalpels with the photo. They're for scissors, they're the most accurate tool you can get for trimming photo etch.
Yeah, but how much photo etch can you trim with those scissors before they get dull?
I've been cutting a lot. I've been cutting photo etch. I've had these scissors for like at least 2 years or something, and they're still super duper sharp. And they don't get nicked up from the photo etch. Sorry.
Must be made out of some good stuff.
Yeah, they're made out of some pretty hard steel. Because they're not phased whatsoever by trimming off the little tabs and nubs and things. They laugh at the photo etch. There we go.
Hey, Donnie.
Yeah, Gilly?
Have you ever had the pleasure of speaking to Shep Payne before he passed away?
Ever had what?
Talk with Shepard Payne before he passed away?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I'm not sure if I know who Shepard Payne was.
Ah. Okay, somebody cut him off the stream. He doesn't know who the hell Shepard Payne is.
Hey, there's Eric.
You know who Shepard Payne is?
I have no idea who Shepard Payne is.
Really?
Never.
Okay,
Never heard
Gilly,
of
looks
him.
like you're going to be streaming alone.
Oh, okay, sorry.
It'll just be you and Shepard.
Yeah.
Who is Shepard Payne?
You don't remember Shepard Payne? He used to be on the Revell monogram pictures of him doing cutouts of the old monogram planes, tanks.
I've probably seen the pictures, but
Yeah.
Yeah, never heard of him. Excuse me for clearing my throat. Okay, time to glue this railing on. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
I didn't really have that much trouble gluing the railing on. It was keeping the railing intact as I was doing other things that was the pain.
Yeah, I can imagine that being troublesome. Okay. Well, the railing's on.
Howdy, everyone. Sorry about the stream tonight. Got caught up in family stuff.
Okay, Eric.
Sure. Thanks, buddy.
Always has an excuse for everything. Do you have enough? Do you have enough to share with everybody in class, Mr. McAllister?
Hobby Tom is here. I'm sorry I can't remember your real name.
Damn it. I can't remember it either. I'm horrible with names, though.
Same.
Steve.
Bill says he's waiting on an order from Outlaw.
Ooh, what are we getting, Bilge?
Outlaw paints. Ooh.
Yeah, I really want to try those.
So do I.
Yeah, if I get a model that they have, you know, the best colors for, I'll definitely put an order in with them. Honestly, if they have a replacement for stupid Model Masters colors for this Enterprise refit, they got my business already. Let's get some duck egg blue.
Right?
And light duck egg blue and whatever else other colors I need. Although I'm doing 1701A, I'm not doing the straight refit.
There is a craft paint. I can't remember what it is right offhand that Boyd uses to replace the duck egg blue.
Well, he's not doing refit A's. He's just doing straight 1701s. And I got the paint guide for $35 from Trek Modeler. Can't believe I spent that on a PDF file.
Did you finally get it?
Yeah, I did. It just the guy ships it out himself, like emails it out. So like I didn't get the email until he was like back in the office. But like the Tamiya light blue and medium blue and stuff like that, you could blend these with white paint and get a decent match for the colors on especially the A Enterprise. That one was a slightly different color palette. Hey, Katrina, how you doing?
What's up, Katrina?
Hey, Katrina.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do mine as just the.
How's your Grogu?
I'm gonna do mine as just the 1701, not the A. Because I got the bridge and did it all up like, you know, from Wrath of Khan.
Yeah. Yeah, I loved Wrath of Khan's my favorite movie by far, but
same.
Especially with the new model finally coming out. Well, the retooled somewhat model coming out of Kronos 1 from Polar Lights. I am totally going to do a Star Trek 6 movie pair. So Enterprise A and Kronos 1.
How's it going, Dream Big?
I want to do the Wrath of Khan Enterprise, the 350 Katinga, and I have the 350 Oh, the Oberth. What was it called?
Do you have the Katinga already?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm not going to need my Katinga or its light set once I get my grubby hands on the Kronos 1 and the updated lighting set. I even got
the
3D
Grissom.
printed.
That's it.
I even got 3D printed grills done for the warp nacelles to cut out the section on the Katinga and put in the Kronos 1 style warp nacelle grills. And I got green LED strip lights from HTM Modelworks to go behind them so that I could make a Kronos 1-ish model. But with the Kronos 1 actually coming out, I'm like, oh, screw it. I'll just buy the Kronos 1. I pre-ordered it from Cult TV Man along with a light set. And then I'll sell along my current existing Katinga and light set. I
just don't like their light sets that much.
Yeah, but you know what? I blew the wad to do the super mega light set for the Enterprise. Do I need the sound effects and all the stuff from it?
Well, I'm not even talking about sound effects. It's just that their light sets are like $80, and all you get is some LEDs.
Well, the new light set for some reason, the new light set for the Kronos 1 Cult TV's got it for $64.99. So I figured,
well, still $60, and all you get is LEDs and wire. You know, they don't even make the blinking lights blink. There's just lights and wire.
Did anything blink on Kronos 1? I guess something blinked.
Yes.
Well, I can replace an LED with a standard blinking LED. I mean, that's easy enough to do.
Right, but you already paid $60 for the other LEDs.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but I could just
$5 worth of wire and $5 worth of LEDs in your set.
I promise you, after doing this Enterprise, I'm not going to want to do any custom LED wiring work for a very long time.
If you finish.
Yeah, but still, you know, $5 worth of LEDs and $5 worth of wire, and there's your wiring kit instead of $64.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling lazy on that one. Ow! Oh! I went to wipe some plastic sprue off my chair, and there was a little bit of photo etch in the mesh of my chair, and it just stabbed right into my finger. Let's see.
Are you bleeding?
Oh,
there's the blood.
Says,
there's the sacrifice.
All right. He's wounded.
Yeah, baby. Oh, we've workman's comp.
Oh, Bill says Aussie Modelers Live will be on early tomorrow, so we could drop in and ask him ourselves about the paint. Unfortunately, I'll be at work, so.
Damn. Not good, Donnie.
Right?
Next, you're going to tell me you're going to be leaving soon.
Going to be leaving soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to stay on too awful long. Got to get up at 4:30 in the morning.
Oh my God.
Is he still whining about that scratch?
Oh my God, my blood's coming out.
Yeah. Probably dialing 911 right now.
Taking care of a problem on the other side of the garage.
What did he say?
He's got a problem on the other side of the garage.
Blood?
Blood.
Ian's only about blood when it's his.
It's a very minor. Tis but a scratch. No, I was clean. Well, yeah, I was washing my hands in the sink over there. Yes, washing my hands in the slop sink.
I was gonna say
that. You know, after 3 beers, I feel like washing my hands in the sink.
Why not?
Yeah. This was one of the best things I bought for my workbench. A can crusher.
Nice.
I was tearing through garbage bags so damn fast.
Come on, Ian. You live in the South.
It was
your
like
forehead
60%.
is your can crusher.
Yeah.
It was like, oh jeez, yeah, I'm not. I wasn't trained for that as a kid like you, man. I'm from up north.
I wasn't trained for it either. You just got to man up.
Yeah, you got to man up, buddy. Come on.
You know, these 16-ounce cans are actually considerably harder to crush than 12-ounces.
That just means you got to yell a little bit louder before you slam it into your forehead.
Yeah, well, you know what? You know how they have those 16-ounce aluminum can bottle things now?
Yeah.
I'd like to see one of you good old boys smash one of those in your head because they are impossible to crush.
I know, right?
Yeah. Hey, Kenneth.
Hey, Kenneth from Georgia. How's it going?
What's up, Kenneth?
Did you guys catch BUCKMAN's new video?
Eric says,
I didn't see one.
Eric says of the 3 kind of paints he's used, outlaw paints are the best. Sorry, Eric.
Outlaw paints are so much. Eric says outlaw paints are so much better than the stuff I was getting from Hobby Lobby.
Right. Although Hobby Lobby does carry Vallejo.
I'm sure they have a couple of. Oh yeah, they do have some Vallejo stuff. You're right, which I hate with a passion. So I stand.
They
by
also
my
have
statement.
Mr. Hobby.
They don't have Mr. Hobby.
The one up here does.
Mr. Hobby.
Yeah, the one up here does. They don't have a lot of it, but they do have it.
I think maybe the only thing I could have ever imagined seeing from Mr. Hobby is like a can of primer or something, and that's really it, or clear. Not any of their like jar paints.
They have some of the jar paints, and they have the little markers.
I've been to 3 or 4 different Hobby Lobbies in Georgia, and I have never seen Mr. Hobby's like Mr. Color paint or anything. Like I've never seen it.
Yeah, they have some of them up here.
Crazy.
Oh. Seems like I have a bottle around here somewhere. I don't remember.
A little primer on this shuttle bag. There we go. Yeah, the railings came out pretty nice.
The trick is keeping them that way.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Not to mention the fact now you have to paint them yellow.
Yellow?
Yeah. I think
like,
it was
not yellow. It's that off-white, tannish, kind of yellowy, tingy.
Yeah.
Weird color. Yeah. I tried something. Did I try it? No, not for the Arboretum. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with a. I have the paint guide. I have the PDF of the paint guide, so I'll just look at that to see what color I need to paint them. I'm assuming the paint guide covers painting the damn shuttle bay, because if it doesn't, we're gonna have words with Trek Modeler.
I just went on Google and searched up a bunch of pictures.
Boys just gonna tell you it's your fault. You did wrong.
Right?
That's usually my fault. There we go. All sorts of. Or if I should do the rec deck, work on that while this thing's drying. Why not? I'm already just in photo etch hell tonight. Let me see if I can bend up the rec deck.
It's not that hard.
I mean, luckily it's a very big piece of photo etch. I'm going to also... Oh, you know what I should do? I should probably put the water slide on it before I cut it out of this thing, or no? Yeah, that'd probably be easier.
I don't know. I didn't use the water slide decals.
Did you use the brass photo etch? You painted that all on?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm not you. I'm a normal human. We'll use our decal scissors, as was intended. See, and it's
the first time
nice.
I ever bought a decal set for photo etch was for the Into Darkness Enterprise.
Ah, okay.
And I bought the little decal set for the photo etch for it.
I'm not sure how good these HDA ModelWorks water slides are, to be honest. I've never...
The ones I have for the Into Darkness Enterprise were pretty good.
Okay, well, fingers crossed. Did you use any decal solution with them? Did they get eaten up?
I used Solvaset on them.
Okay, well,
if
we'll see what happens with Mr. Mark.
Solvaset, they're good.
I honestly think Mr. Mark Setter and Mark Softer is the most powerful decal solution on the face of the earth.
I've never used the Mr. Hobby ones.
Well, compared to, like, let's say Tamiya Mark Fit Strong, if you use Mr. Mark Setter under the decal and then you go over it with Mr. Mark Softer, I mean, that thing lays down into every rivet and panel line. Like,
well,
perfect.
see, Solvaset will do that.
I haven't tried Solvaset.
Well,
the only thing I found with Solvaset is if you have really, really thin, real soft decals, it will melt them. Ask me how I know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, what is it? Barbados did a solvent shootout for decal solution.
Yeah, I saw that.
And Mr. Hobby won hands down. It was like not even close.
I've never used the Mr. Hobby ones though.
Huh?
I've never used the Mr. Hobby solvents.
Oh, they work great. Once you try them out, I don't think you'll use anything else, in my opinion.
Well, so far I have not found a decal that Solvaset couldn't whip into submission.
Okay.
So far.
All right. I gotta go get some warm water. I'll be right back.
I know I put Solvaset on the Aztec decals for the 1000 refit.
Yeah.
And that was a mistake. Those decals were way too soft.
Did it just melt them, or did it just get obliterated?
It did.
What?
No, it melted the crap out of them.
Ouch.
Thank God it was on the bottom of the saucer.
Oh,
Needless to say, I didn't put Solvaset on it anymore.
Yeah, I melted some decals by hitting them with too heavy of a coat of Tamiya Clear afterwards.
Really?
That just ate right through them, yeah.
I've never had clear coat mess with the decals before.
Well, no, Tamiya clear coats, for some damn reason, they made their own clear coat eat their own decals if you put it on too heavy. Like, if you do a very light dusting and let it flash off, and then another light dusting and let it flash, and a couple light dustings over their decals with their clear, it's generally fine. Then you could hit it with a heavier coat of clear. But if you just go boom, full blast right over their decals with their own clear, just annihilates them. I'm like, wow, that was some good planning there, Tamiya. Geniuses.
That's insane.
Well, they're probably doing the same thing what they did with airbrush cleaner and Tamiya Thin. well, let's try this, blah, 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 and then, whew,
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I mean,
you know.
there we go. This stuff, Donnie, is the bee's knees.
Yeah, I've seen the bottles before. I've just never used it. I think
Mark
they
Center,
have
Mark
that at
Zuck.
Hobby Lobby.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Bill just making a little fun of me. You ain't gonna bleed out or acquire 150. Shut the frag up. Bill, I was taking a leak, okay? I was over on the other side of the garage pissing in the sink because I don't want to walk upstairs to the bathroom. Sorry.
Dream big, build small says all of their paint comes from Walmart.
Okay, fair enough. The big thing to be careful with. The big thing to be careful with is just that the paint you're using isn't chemically going to react with the plastic of the model or any other layers of paint you're putting down.
I've never had that problem but once. And that was spraying the Krylon Clear over the Tamiya Clear.
Yeah, I had the same problem that one time. That was it.
For some reason, that Tamiya Clear does not like to have Krylon sprayed over it. Every other paint I've used has no problem.
Yep.
But that clear, that was not good.
I guess
that was not good at all.
Something weird with the chemical composition there. Let's get some. Oh, this metal's so shiny.
Yeah, I went back and repainted that car and sprayed it with Future and had no problem.
Okay. Decal is going on.
Have you ever used Future for clear coat, Ian?
No, I've only used it for my floors.
It works brilliantly.
My floors. Shit.
I only use floor polish on my actual floor. Just saying. Just not trying to cause any additional controversy here, but yeah, no. It
does work great.
On my floors, yeah, it's quite nice actually.
Works great on models.
All right. I'm just you know how Gilly didn't want to go into detail about the theme of his armored personnel carrier there for lack of touching on a controversial subject?
Right.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Future anymore. I'm just gonna start losing friends over here left and right.
Hey, if you don't use it, you don't use it. That's fine. I'm just saying it works great.
Well, Donnie, you're the rare case of someone who's easygoing about it and is like, oh, well, do what you want. Nope. You get on the wrong hobby group on Facebook and say, I don't use that stuff because it's floor polish. And
hey, look at this. I actually made a big mistake there. So.
Uh-oh, what'd you do? Hey, Donnie, big Gilly up so we can see how much he screwed up. There we go. Oh, there you are.
Okay. I was actually laughing at you, and then I moved and scuffed the big oil paint mess there.
Oh yeah.
So now I'm going to take my oil paint cleaner. There you go.
Well, what do you thin that with?
And it's gone.
What are you thinning it with? Like white spirits?
Me, I actually use
turpentine, rat poison, kerosene,
yeah.
Napalm,
lighter fluid. I'm using lighter fluid.
Okay, so like Zippo fluid.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could use white spirits, enamel thinner, but yeah, see how forgiving that was. Gone.
Yeah. Well, you had the underlying surface already clear coated, right?
Right.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
This is why I'm telling you, it's very forgiving if you use oils. You can make a mistake. You usually
but you can kind of do the same thing with regular panel liner. You just have to be a little quicker about fixing your mistakes.
Yeah, they actually eat through the thing, so by the time if you take too long, it's too late.
Okay. These decals aren't half bad from HTA. They're pretty nice.
Yeah, the ones for the Into Darkness Enterprise were nice.
Yeah, these are very they're fairly thin, but they're not very fragile.
Right.
We'll see
They're
how
sturdy.
they do being jammed into a photo etch bender, but that's going to be pushing them past their design specs.
Hmm.
Is that a hole? Oh, look, they have the little TV screen, and there's nothing behind it. So I'm going to be careful with that. And then the ceiling panels, they have some clear in there. So I'll have to cut those out when they dry, I suppose.
I actually left the decal film, on the Into Darkness Enterprise, right at the back edge of the shuttle bay. There's some little slots that light up.
Yeah.
Well, the decal film is just long enough to go right over those slots. So I just left the film there. It makes like a perfect little clear lens right over those holes.
Oh, and it like diffuses a little or something, or is it
Yeah.
just... Okay, well, I'll leave the film in place on this for now. But, yeah. That's working pretty well. A little more smoothing. It's a very quiet stream tonight.
It is.
It's like if I'm not... We don't have as much talking. The problem is I shut the hell up when I'm concentrating.
I do the same thing.
We're actually missing a few people, that's why.
We are about 2 to 3 people short. If anyone is a member of our Discord general chat, there is a link there. You are welcome to come join.
Okay, look at that, folks.
No snuff footage. We don't need another incident like that time.
Dream Big, I've haven't used Future enough myself to know if it yellows over time, but everybody I've talked to that uses it says it doesn't. So I don't know. I'll find out. I put it on that card.
Buck has an old bottle of Future that's turning a bit yellow. Just being in the bottle.
Yeah, it does yellow in the bottle.
It does yellow in the bottle? Let me see. Do I got one that's actually yellowing?
You've been using it for a long time, haven't you, Gilly?
Yeah.
Has any of your models yellowed?
I'm looking.
But see, I used it on this.
That's nice and glossy.
Yeah, that's cleared with the Future.
It looks really good. I just haven't. The
Future is really, really good at self-leveling. So if you have some slight imperfections, you put a good thick coat of Future on it, and it'll just level right out.
Okay. I'll build maybe a test model one day and do the Future thing to it and see what happens. If I can find it.
You can see it really good on the spoiler.
No, so far just a lot of dust.
Just a lot of dust.
Just look at the white part.
Oh, Corsair. Best plane ever.
Yeah, that is one badass plane.
Nope, just a lot of dust so far.
I have got to get, they just came out, or not just came out, but just a little while ago came out with the Corsair for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Got to get that.
You gotta, what do you gotta buy the plane or something?
Yeah.
What kind of rip is that? Why
Microsoft
isn't it just part of the game?
Flight Simulator comes with like 35 planes or something like that.
That's not
And
a
then
lot.
there's all these little companies that make planes that you can buy and put into Microsoft Flight Simulator, which I never really had any interest in until somebody made the Corsair, and then I'm like, I gotta buy that.
Well, did Todd buy like the 757 or something, or is that part of the game?
No, I
already?
think it came with it.
Yeah, it came with
Okay.
that one.
But the Corsair is the Corsair. I gotta have the Corsair.
Well, yeah, it is a very cool plane. I do agree with you there. It is an iconic flying machine.
Any plane that the enemies that it flew against named Whistling Death had to be a badass plane, you know?
Oh yeah.
The Japanese called the Corsair Whistling Death.
Yeah, they were just chickens.
I've always been a P-38 Lightning fan.
That's a cool plane too.
Yeah, that was as a little kid. That was kind of my favorite World War II fighter. So it depends on the region and how old everyone is. But when I was in Little League, the hot dog truck would pull up, by the Little League field.
What were you, the back catcher?
And no. Well, I mean, I always get a couple chili dogs from Joe's hot dog truck, but he also had these styrofoam plane kits, and it was a little paper
I had a bunch of
that was
those.
flat, and you'd open it up, and there was these little styrofoam bits, and there was a fuselage, and there was a wing and a tail, and then a little
you just
plastic
kind of
weight
poke them out
in the front.
Yeah, poke out the parts and put them together.
And there was a clear plastic nose that would slip over the front of the nose of the plane.
Yeah, to give it weight.
There was a little propeller that you stuck in it.
Yeah, and it had a rubber band on it. Wind up the propeller, throw it.
Those didn't have rubber bands. You're thinking of the balsa wood ones.
No,
with the rubber band
I had a
prop.
bunch of the foam ones that had the little rubber band.
Yeah, I had a few of those. Yep.
These were two-dimensional foam. Like these were literally just a flat piece that were printed on. Well, I didn't
flat foam, and then it had a slot in it.
Well, I
remember it went back to a little hook on the back, and you put the rubber band on it, and then you wind up the propeller.
Yeah, I had some of those, but those were the ones I had were balsa wood, and you'd slot it together. But yeah, the ones from the hot dog truck were you just threw it. It was just a glider.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what you're talking about, gliders.
You could bend the tail fins a little, you could bend the tail a little bit to make it do a loop.
I used to love those things.
Yeah, I used to get one every time I had a Little League game. I get a couple chili dogs and one of those planes. It's how I ended up with a lot of those planes, and I gained a lot of weight at the same time. The chili dogs were delicious on that hot dog truck. And then on top of the chili dogs, this old Puerto Rican man used to show up in an old country squire station wagon with a couple of camping stoves, and he would deep fry fresh Puerto Rican empanadas called pastillos. And they're little half-moon shape, bubbly skin from being deep fried, full of beef and a little bit of olive and some other spices. And so then I was eating 2 chili dogs, and then I was having 2 of those beef empanadas. And then the old Jewish man showed up with a hot dog cart.
How do you call them?
What do
you call
them? Pastillos were the Puerto Rican empanadas.
Okay, yeah.
Now we know how Ian got fat.
Then there was an old Jewish guy that showed up with a hot dog cart that didn't sell hot dogs. He sold potato knishes and hot pretzels. So then I was like, oh, I love knishes too. So I had to cut down on the chili dogs to 1, or cut down on the pastillos to 1, and then also get a potato knish. So every Little League game, I gained about 4 pounds. Oh, and you'd also get a big bag of that Big League Chew. Remember Big League Chew?
Yeah, Big League Chew. You have to have Big League Chew.
The chewing gum that trained us to all want chewing tobacco when we grew up.
No
kidding,
it was that shredded pure sugar. Yeah, so it was just constant. It was
just shredded
frenzy.
double bubble.
It was literally.
Oh yeah,
it was
then
the fruit by the foot. I think it was shredded fruit by the foot. You remember that one? The tape
Yeah.
roll?
Yeah,
was like a
fruit
roll
by
of
the
electrical
foot though
tape
was
with pink.
candy. It wasn't chewing gum.
No, that was chewing gum, Fruit by the Foot. Or not Fruit by the Foot. There was a bubble tape. That's it, bubble tape.
Bubble tape. Yeah, bubble tape was gum.
Yeah,
And then
Fruit by the Foot
Chew
was
by the
the.
Foot was a different one.
Yeah,
That was like
fruit
a
by
fruit
the
roll-up.
foot was candy.
Yeah.
That was like a fruit roll-up, like those.
Yeah.
Do they still sell fruit roll-ups?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, fruit by the fruit roll-ups when we were kids. When I think about it as an adult, a fruit roll-up was literally just a tortilla made out of pure sugar.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah, it was a fruity flavored sugar tortilla. You couldn't even make a damn quesadilla out of it. Oh, bringing back all the feels and all the memories tonight with the candy and junk food talk.
Junk food, oh good.
There we go. That laid in there pretty well.
Yeah,
It
those
even hit the
HTA
raised.
decals are good.
Yeah, it's laid down over all the raised photo etch details of those little chairs or whatever the hell they are in the rec deck. Yeah, it looks good. I didn't go through the expense of buying that like 3D printed rec deck. I couldn't bear
I didn't
any
either.
more of. I couldn't do it. I mean, it looks beautiful, but I was just like, nope. I have my limits.
I just used the kit part for the rec deck. I bought the bridge.
Yeah, I'm not doing the bridge. No way. Never gonna open
I
that
did.
thing up. I'm never opening it. I mean, no one's ever gonna care.
Well, I probably won't open it very many times either, but
You know it's there.
I did.
Yeah, that was one thing I was just like, the
Especially when I saw
Arboretum.
he had the Wrath of Khan bridge, I was like, yep, that's mine.
Well, that I can understand actually. But even at that, I'm just like, no.
And I even made the view screen with the Reliant on the view screen.
Oh, with the little water slides or something to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Wrath of Khan, God. Not only was that the best Star Trek movie, it had the best motion picture score.
Yeah, it did.
Like, the suspense of, the Mutara Nebula fight and everything else going on, like, that had the best score of all the movies.
And the best line of any Star Trek movie.
Which one is that?
They say revenge is a dish best served cold. It's very cold in space, Kirk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good line, actually. Yes. Good point there. Let's, okay. Did you fold your rec deck by hand, or did you use, like...
No, I don't have a photo etch bender.
Okay.
I'm sure it would probably work better with a photo etch bender, but I don't have one, so.
Would you use, like, pliers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have some nice...
Caveman, Donnie.
I have a set of these guys, these Tecton, and they're smooth with no serrations whatsoever on them.
Those would probably work real good.
They're actually, and they have a bullnose flat edge, so they're actually
This
quite
is the
good for
only
bending
photo
etch.
etch bender I got.
Oh, there you go.
That's all. That's all I use.
That's all you
Yeah,
need,
I mostly just use these flat, smooth pliers. This is the first time I broke out this photo etch bender for the railings, because those things they would have been fiddly without the photo etch bender.
I just use regular old pliers.
Hmm.
Well, Donnie, you're a brave hillbilly.
No, I just don't have enough money to buy a whole lot of tools, so I use what I have.
But that photo etch bender from HDA is actually pretty inexpensive.
Yeah, I know. It's like $20. 20 or 30.
It was like I was looking at photo etch benders and I'm like, wow, these things are a friggin' fortune. I was like, I'm not buying that.
Who has $20?
I've thought about buying the Paragraphics one, I just never have.
Okay. I'm just doing this by hand. Yeah.
I can't speak as to how well the decals stand up to the photo etch bender because I don't have one.
That's okay.
Well, I never had one for the longest time. Like everything I did was on a piece of glass and just bending with my X-Acto blade.
Right?
And if I needed something longer, I basically just used my utility knife blade. You know, like I never really had this very long.
I have a stainless steel ruler that I use sometimes.
I used to use my ruler. I forgot who told me. Just use a piece of glass and just a long blade. And you can use that for anything. Your photo etch, your cutting them out, lining them up.
Okay. My rec deck is assembled for the most part. Just got to put a little more glue here and there, and she'll be good.
The only decals I put in the rec deck are the little screens across the back that show the different enterprises.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just sticking with this HDA decal, and that's it. Because it's so hard to see inside the rec deck once the model's built. The Arboretum, I feel, because the windows are as big as they are, it was worth it to put a little extra effort into the Arboretum. But the rec deck, I'm just kind of like, meh, might be overkill.
Well, I put decals on those little screens that show the different enterprises, and then the big view screen where they were showing the Katingas getting blasted by V'ger.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a cool one.
Yeah, it has Katinga on it.
But you're doing a Wrath of Khan ship, so why would it have Katinga?
Well, they never showed the rec room in Wrath of Khan, so.
Ah, very true, very true. What was that, Star Trek?
The Wrath of Khan was 2.
No, Star Trek. I know that it was 2. I'm just saying. I'm trying to remember. The Wrath of Khan. What did they show when they showed Admiral Kirk getting on the ship and walking past the engineering cadets? That was Star Trek 2, right?
No.
Yeah, that was Star Trek 2 because that's when Khan ripped the whole ship to pieces, wasn't it? Or was that Star Trek? That wasn't 5. It wasn't.
I thought when he walked by all the cadets was in the beginning of the motion picture.
No. I think that was Star Trek either 2 or 3.
Well, I know he did that. He did that in the motion picture. Because remember, Scotty was telling him, hey, she's not ready to go yet. We haven't even finished putting her back together yet. They did a whole refit on the ship, and they weren't finished yet. And they were going to send it out to meet V'ger, and Scotty kept saying, we're not ready.
No. That wasn't the motion picture. The motion picture, they had older uniforms. They weren't wearing those white uniforms with the little, squiggly, circly things in the chest. I think that was Star Trek. I'm pretty sure. Because did you see the re-release of Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan director's cut in the theater recently? It was like
No.
last year. So they released the director's cut, and you remember when they're getting shot to pieces, and Khan slices through the engineering deck, and everyone has to like evacuate the warp core area, and like the glass comes down and all that. And Scotty comes up to the bridge with the kid that got killed.
Right.
That the captain meets in the beginning of the movie. That was actually Scotty's nephew.
Yeah.
But you didn't know it was his nephew if you didn't see the director's cut of the movie.
It was in the one I watched. I have not seen the new movie in the theaters.
Well, you must have seen the director's cut then. But that was Star Trek 2, because that's the only other time the Enterprise got that destroyed.
That was, yeah. But at the very beginning of the motion picture, Scotty takes Kirk to the Enterprise in the little shuttle pod thing.
Yeah, no, that's a different
one.
And
then they walk through engineering past all the cadets.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do some counterintelligence here. Let me Google this for a second. I haven't enough. Let's see. Stated. Yeah, no. The kid dies in Star Trek 2.
Yes.
And that's when Kirk is walking past the engineering cadets.
Okay, but he does it in the first movie too. I'm not saying
he does something
didn't
similar
do it
in the first
movie.
No, he does something similar in the first movie, but this one he walked past all the engineering cadets with Scotty, standing with them, and that kid that he interacts with. There was longer interaction in the director's cut. Hey, Gilly, looking good. Oh yeah, that weathering's coming out nice.
You see why I don't do weathering on my videos? Look how long it's taken me just to do these.
That's fine. That's the whole process of what it takes forever to weather things.
Yes, it does. That looks good though.
I mean, oh, I hit the camera. Oof, no one saw that. This is, well, I just use like the AK enamel streaking grimes and stuff. Well, they have a dark streaking grime now. There's streaking grime, and there's
they have a
dark
starship streaking grime.
Ooh, I'll get that for the Millennium Falcon then, because the Enterprise is a clean girl, and the Millennium Falcon is, you're gonna get dysentery just stepping on board that thing.
Right.
Who you calling?
I
scruffy looking.
I use the Tamiya weathering powders on the Falcon.
Yeah, look at that. Did you build the perfect grade Falcon?
No, I built the little tiny one.
Oh, okay.
Bandai.
That's not bad.
That's nice.
Yeah. I have to use a little bit of tulip fabric paint along these joint lines because a little bit of light's leaking through.
Yeah.
Right here, see?
Black.
Yeah, no, I got the this is the stuff, I think Boyd recommended it on Trekworks. I'm trying to find it. It's over here somewhere. Here. This stuff.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, I've got some of that.
Fabric paint. Yeah, I bought it just because of Boyd.
The sewing stuff kind of thing.
I did too.
Yeah. And because it comes out kind of thick and goopy.
So it's not kind of thick and goopy. It's way thick and goopy.
If you put a little bit, squirt a little bit out onto the areas you need it, and now you ain't seeing nothing through there. No light anymore through that previous gap. This side,
yeah, that stuff is magic for light blocking.
Yeah. This side, no tulip. That side with tulip. No light leak. So, yeah, this is like light leak ninja fluid.
Yeah.
The black tulip slick dimensional fabric paint. I've used this stuff as a kid in like art class when we were making custom t-shirts.
Yeah.
Like we used something very similar to this, if not the identical product. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, so the funny thing is it says black and it has two other words for black. I think that's maybe French and Spanish. But German for black is Schwarz. I'm Schwartz, but Schwarz is black. So my name originally, I don't know what the hell it was when my great somethings got to Ellis Island and they said something and they said, "Ah, yeah, you're a Schwartz." Nobody could spell at Ellis Island that was doing the intakes.
You're a short.
Everybody got their last names butchered when they immigrated to the U.S. Well, it wasn't even the U.S. at that point.
Oh, I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
There's an upside and a downside to each Schwartz, you know. Hey, Donnie, you're coming to Wonderfest, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm using the.
Just don't tangle your Schwartz with mine, okay?
Okay, here I'm gonna use my little paint
on
brushes I got from Icky Sticky.
Oh, those little dabber sticks. Those are cool. Now, are you using that for oils or are you using it for crazy glue?
Well, no, I use them for everything.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm just using it for yellow dab to put over my rust marks.
I've seen those things at like Hobby Town, those type of things. Are Icky Stickies in particular like different or better in some way?
Well, you can get different kinds.
Okay.
Here's just a short one.
Hey, Donnie,
I think it's like a brand name pretty much.
Yeah.
Yes. Icky Sticky.
Or you can get the long brushed ones.
Okay. Icky Sticky sounds like the name of an adult movie production studio. Debbie Does Dallas Again by Icky Sticky Productions. Well, yeah, you got a nice haul from them. Did they? Did you order all that from them, or did they send you? You said a couple of things they threw in kind of gratis.
Right.
Nice. I wish I started getting free shit over here. Closest I get is a couple of these little buttons for spending $300 on 16 scale tanks from Andy's Hobby headquarters.
You beat me to it. I was going to say that.
Yep, there we go. We got our Sherman Easy 8 and our Tiger 1 buttons.
Hey, that's better than nothing.
Yeah, well, you only get those if you order from Andy's Hobby headquarters in the U.S. The stuff that goes to the overseas distributors. So when I got my box, I can tell it was cut open and retaped. They cut open every single, shipping container for the model kits, and they threw in the thank you note, greeting card and the button.
Did they cut it open to do that, or what?
Well, they cut open the outer shipping box. Not the model box.
There's a lot of kits that are sold over there, and Tack Home is from over there. There's a lot of kits that are sold over there with no shrink wrap. A lot of people in America
ship without shrink wrap.
They don't shrink wrap them over there, and a lot of people in America buying kits say, "Hey, I thought I bought a new kit. This has no shrink wrap on it." So then a lot of companies started shipping their kits over here. They'll shrink wrap them and then they'll sell them.
Yeah, so that's the case.
So he might be getting them from Tackcom, not shrink wrapped.
Well, no,
they're not even have to open them.
No, they're not shrink wrapped. He's not opening the model kit. No, he's just opening the outer brown shipping box that the model box comes in. So he's opening the outer brown shipping box, putting the button and the card and the invoice in, and then taping it back shut. The model itself, the box, is not shrink wrapped. And like Tamiya, they're not shrink wrapped. When they get to the US, Tamiya USA shrink wraps them. Yeah. Bandai kits are not shrink wrapped. when they come into the U.S., well, it used to be called Bluefin, but now Bandai Namco USA, whatever the hell they call themselves, they do those 2 plastic heat straps around the box.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. A lot of kits sold over there are not shrink wrapped.
It's all done here. Anything that's shrink wrapped or plastic banded or otherwise sealed up, 99% of that is done in the States. And Andy actually went over that in his latest warehouse tour video, because nothing in there, because he orders all of his stuff direct from the manufacturers. He's not going through distributors. Andy is kind of a distributor now.
Yeah, Andy is his own distributor now.
Yeah, he's his own distributor. He doesn't have to go through a middleman anymore. He goes direct to all the model companies.
The model companies go to him. He just turns around. He's the middleman that sells it now.
Yeah, so nothing in his warehouse is shrink wrapped, basically.
Everything
unless he got it.
He does is actually has to shrink wrap yourself.
Other than Tamiya and Bandai kits that he gets, because those have to come from Tamiya USA or Bandai Namco USA for the most part. Other than those, I don't think anything in his warehouse gets shrink wrapped. He doesn't have. I don't think he even has a shrink wrapping thing. He's just like, no, these don't come shrink wrapped from the factory. That's normal. He got this
little machine that wraps everything. My hobby shop has that themselves.
Yeah, my Hobby Town, when they put their price sticker on the box, like on, let's say, a Gundam kit, they put their price sticker on there, and then they put a piece of packing tape over the price sticker, taping down the side of the Gundam box to the bottom of it.
It's kind of like vacuum sealing your own food. Same thing.
Yeah, here's a Gundam kit from Premium Bandai, and the P Bandai kits come into the States, and then Bandai Namco US puts this stupid plastic stuff on it. But Bandai doesn't do that. Let me find a kit that I bought at Hobby Town. Do I even have anything handy that I bought at Hobby Town? Did I get Gyaradoga from them? Yeah, I did. So here's a cool kit. Here's a Master Grade Gyaradoga. And Hobby Town puts their price sticker on, and they put a piece of tape over the corner here.
Or a little belt or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool kit. I gotta start building some of these damn Gundams. They're piling up.
Well, you know what you can do? You can send me a couple. I'll build them for you.
What are you, the Canadian Eric?
Okay, you see how brightly that's getting now? My rust, adding a little bit of yellow ochre to it, thin down. It's just gonna make the brown pop a little more, so you get a better rust look.
Hey, Gilly.
Oh, I've been looking for one of those.
Nice.
The GOG.
Yeah.
The GOG is so cool. I've got a bunch of gems down here. Ow! Damn it. I just walked into the tow hitch of my pickup truck.
Ouch.
Yeah, it didn't tickle.
Don't do that.
Now I really feel sorry for you. That hurts.
Yeah, it doesn't tickle too much. Whatever. It's just an ankle. I've got a second one.
I got a second one that works.
Uh-oh. Dropping things. Careful now, Ian. Here you go, Gilly. Rigazee Custom.
Sweet, yeah.
Ergo Kalishnikov Gundam. Comrade, I have a K-47 Space Laser Beam.
Yeah. Oh my God, those sold out so fast at the Canadian Gundam. I didn't even have a chance.
Yeah, these things, they go quick. If you don't have, gigabit internet and a lot of luck, you're likely not getting a lot of these things. The last couple of years has been like a struggle to get anything on P Bandai when it drops because it sells out instantly. But I've noticed lately, nothing is selling out instantly anymore because people just don't have any more money.
You see how it went from a dark brown to an orangey? Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, nice.
I'm making it all pop now.
Yeah, make it good and rusty. It's Eastern Bloc equipment.
And all I'm using is the basic burnt sienna, yellow ochre, pale green, black, white. No orange, nothing. That's all your basic weathering tips for your rust.
Okay, Gilly, since you seem to be obsessed with Gundams, or Donnie.
Holy crap.
Victory Assault Buster Gundam base titanium finish.
Sweet.
I love Victory Gundam.
That's all the shiny ones, eh? Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. This is going to be a nightmare to build. All the Victory Gundam models are absolute hand grenades. Once you build it, you just pose it and never touch it again.
Pretty much. Hey, don't you spill.
Got a Sinanju Stein. Dodge Custom, whole bunch of fun ones. Here, Gil, you might not have seen these before, but these are the old custom sets for the perfect grades.
Yep.
So the old RX-78 perfect grade didn't come with any bazookas. So this kit, you get 2 bazookas. You get the beam lance, an extra rifle, and the mace, and some clear parts if you want, but I don't use the clear parts. And then we got the custom set 1 for the Zaku 2. So a couple bazookas there, a couple bouncy grenades, some clear parts, and then Zaku custom set 2, which has a light up heat hawk.
No way. Nice.
And leg missiles, and for lack of a better term, a Panzerfaust, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but that's an LED heat hawk from what year did this thing come out in? It's ancient. This thing's probably like 20 years old or something. But yeah, this is some old stuff.
So you ever gonna build that one?
Yeah, I'm gonna build the perfect grades. I'll get them built someday. I have about six in the queue that need to be built of perfect grades. Well, if you count the stupid Millennium Falcon, then we got like 7.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's the green Zaku 2, the Char Zaku 2. I have a Titan's Color Gundam Mark II perfect grade, an OG Grandpa, an Unleashed Grandpa perfect grade. Then there's a Sazabi, and I have that high 2M special finish 1/60th scale Rick Dom.
Ian has as many Gundams as I do Enterprises.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went a little crazy starting in 2020 with the Gundams. I mean, I was just on a constant shopping spree during COVID. It was pretty sad. I was just
But I'm gonna hop off of here, guys. I got to get up in the morning.
yeah, 4:30 is no fun, dude.
No, it's not.
Okay,
It's no
Donnie.
fun at all.
Maybe I don't know, unionize with the tool and die people.
Yeah, but they voted it down.
Oh, they did?
Really?
Yeah, like 63-9 or 62-9, something like that.
Yeah,
Oh, there you
bastard.
go. No, it doesn't matter. Whatever, as long as they're happy.
I guess. But I
I
got
guess.
a little bit done.
So, Donnie, when you leave, is it going to kill the stream?
No.
Oh, sorry, Katrina. All the photo etch on both sides of the shuttle bay is on. Little railings. Those are a little fiddly, but not that bad. And then we got our little back panel. And that photo etch railing is on. And if you fit them together, the railings match up nicely. And you're not really going to, it's almost impossible to see back here at this, like once the model's built, but yeah, it's a big thing. And the shuttle bay is actually under scale for the 350th scale Enterprise. They shrunk it down more than, yeah.
That's because the shuttle bay they had in the movie wouldn't have actually fit in it.
Yeah, exactly. The shuttle bay was a soundstage that would have, had no
same with
chance
the rec
of.
room. Only the rec room was just insanely out of proportion.
Oh yeah, this rec room was like the size of like a high school gymnasium inside the ship. It would have been ridiculous.
Yeah.
Or a college gymnasium.
Yeah, it was huge.
Yeah, so I got to do a little more tulip on this thing to get it sealed up. But I'm sorry, Donnie. Let's let you go. But that won't kill the stream?
No.
Okay.
Just whoever quits last, hit the red end broadcast button up there.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have access to those controls.
I got it.
You have it, Gilly?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Gilly can end it then.
Okay, you want me to end it?
Gilly, if you're leaving, then yeah,
I
guess.
I'm fine.
Y'all have a good one, guys.
Okay, you
All right,
too,
Donnie. Take care. Have a good day tomorrow. Oh, poor Donnie has to work on a Saturday. That's terrible.
Yeah. Last week it was me. Now it's him.
Yeah, I got lucky. I don't have to. I rarely have to work weekends anymore. After my, I guess, promotion that I wasn't even trying to get.
Oh, well.
But now I have to manage people, which is almost worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, before I was just doing my own thing. And, occasionally, I forgot to cover up my horrible thumbnail with a Band-Aid today for the stream. This thing is just getting gnarlier and gnarlier. It's starting to like grow out and push out the bad nail.
Is it like bulging now?
Yeah, look at that. It's like,
holy crap, man.
See, it's starting to grow out. New nails growing in. I'm sorry to gross everybody out, especially Katrina.
Off when it was...
Well, no, because this part of the nail is still fully attached. This normal looking part.
Yeah.
So it's just the dark part that's detached mostly. But yeah, it's pretty nasty. I don't recommend slamming extremely heavy things into your thumbnail, anybody. It's definitely not recommended by PITSTAIN Hobbies. Oh, I got to find something to do. What do I do? Oh, I could put some photo etch on my my little 3D printed bridge. Let's see if it actually fits. Let's see if I even need the photo etch.
So that was that side. A little bit of work there.
That's looking good, man.
Now I'm going to start the other side.
You're going to do a... So do you do, after you're done with your oils, do you clear coat it before you do like another like wash or anything?
After I'm done my oils, I go back and do a nice light wash. like a sludge
Okay.
wash all over. And then everything just flows together and in there. It's a little,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Where the hell?
And then I'll let it dry for like 3-4 days, depending. And I'll seal it in.
Yeah, because the oil takes a long time to set up, huh?
Yeah, not really. You're using a little bit of, so little it doesn't take long, you know.
Okay.
It's just my after wash. Like I'll make a little wash out of my oils and then I'll slather it on. That's the only part that's going to take the longest.
Yeah, that's why I'm quite fond of using, the enamel and acrylic washes and things, because it's pretty much dry, pretty damn almost instantly. All right, let's see if this tiny little photo etch airlock actually fits on my 3D printed part from Shapeways. I found out something a little unsettling about the guy from Shapeways, the Spaceways parts guy. He's never actually built this model, and he doesn't actually have a model for reference purposes. But somehow, holy crap, that actually looks like it fits.
And it fits.
Barely. No, it's a little proud of the surface. Might have to do a little, it's a toit fit. I might have to do a little slight bit of filing on it, I think.
Right, Bilge?
Trying to manage yourself. Indeed. You're absolutely right. And I just dropped something. Oh, it landed on the tulip paint. No! God, stupid rec deck causing trouble. Okay. Let's get him out of the way. What is that odd noise? It sounds like a Geiger counter almost.
Where?
It's something. You don't hear that?
Oh, it's probably my fan going in the back. Sorry.
Oh, okay. It's just a dodgy fan motor.
Yeah, just a fan going. Actually, I can turn it off now. I don't need it on.
That thing needs a little oil. All right, Bilge. I love Bilge. He busts my chops every stream. It's awesome.
Freaking Bilge, come on.
I appreciate the dedication.
What are you doing sitting there, Bilge? Get on here.
Yeah, man, hop on here and beat me up face to face. Come on, man. It's more fun being insulted in person.
Right.
Okay. That actually... Holy crap, it actually fits. Just a tiny bit more filing. Tiny, tiny tap.
Tap it in. Tap it in.
You too good for your home? Go home. Is Bilge camera shy?
It's probably like, what, 3 o'clock in the morning for him?
Oh, he's over in the UK, huh?
No, Aussie.
Oh, no. Okay, so yeah. Oh, well, he's up. I mean, clearly he has a sleep disorder or a weird job shift.
You'd be up too if it was freaking 98 degrees every day.
Is that how hot it is over there right now?
Probably.
Yikes. Crazy glue is clogged.
Not one place I wouldn't want to live, that's for sure.
What, Australia?
Yeah.
I'd be a felon there with all my pew-pews. Those would not be allowed. Like, you have a what? I'm like, what? Oh, God damn it.
Well, I got a few mates out there, actually.
Come on, door.
A couple of us had plans to actually move out there after school, but I didn't go.
To Australia?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I want to visit Australia one of these days. It's a beautiful country. Gotta look up my old friend in, I think he's in Perth. He actually worked at a hobby shop for a while. Yeah, I highly doubt these other photo etch bits will fit on here. I don't really think they're needed. This part is so much better than the Eagle Moss part. I don't think I need some of this photo etch for sure. Where's my bridge? Garbage Eagle Moss bridge. Ew. Donnie would probably beg to differ.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that, man? I thought it was fine. I had no problem with it. It just went right together. I don't know what you're complaining about. Donnie's so, like, nice and, like, easygoing, and, like, it's kind of annoying sometimes to New Yorkers. Like, dude, just hate something, please. Please hate something. Anything. Whoop. Our little airlock in. Probably need to light block all this stuff. I don't know. I'm kind of up against the wall of... I have to actually paint my... start painting this. This is an annoying piece of the build because... Well, not annoying, but very tricky because I got to paint both sides of the shuttle bay. And then, I guess, paint the roof of the shuttle bay separately. And then the floor of the shuttle bay, that's a whole nother beast. Because I have 10 LEDs that are going to be going into this floor for the sequential landing lights. And I have no idea what I'm doing and how to put them in. Like, do I drill holes? I don't know.
I don't know.
1400 and a fragging hot. If you have a firearm license, you're laughing. Bilge, you know, it's 2 p.m. So I don't know. Hop on and shake things up a little. I promise you, some of the things I own are definitely not allowed in Australia. Or New Zealand, they went totally nuts. You know, Bilge, it's not a problem for me because I'm so dumb I don't know the Celsius system. So I just hear 36. I'm like, oh, that sounds chilly.
Christ, I keep getting your saying mixed up. That reminds me.
Which
Sorry
one?
about that. Your YouTube intro.
Oh, yeah, the dumbest modeling channel on all of YouTube.
Yeah, I keep getting it mixed up.
Mixed up with who?
Huh?
Mixed up with what?
The way I say it.
That's okay. Everyone's allowed to butcher things verbally. I have no problem. I'm from New York. We invented destroying the English language up there. 40 degrees equals 100 Fahrenheit. Okay, that sounds pretty warm. But, I mean, You know, the summer in Georgia down here, you know, the humidity is the problem more so than the heat. But like, you know, it'll be 90 degrees down here, but it'll also be like 98% humidity. So like, what's your humidity at right now in your 36-degree heat? Also, I think Bill should probably paint the roof of his tin shed white and put an air conditioner in it. They have those little portable rolling units you can get and an extension cord, even if you don't have electricity in there. Oh, 55%. That's a treat. That's a joy. That's nothing. You try doing 36 degrees Celsius with 98% humidity. Like, you have not experienced sweating until you've done that. You know, Gil, you know, we'll like go out in the summer in Georgia. We'll go into Hobby Town, and it's sunny and hot, and you're like, oh man, it's hot. And you go into Hobby Town, you're like, that's nice. While you're in there, you hear that it rained outside. You walk outside, and there's just steam rising from the ground, and you can't even breathe. It's just like you're literally walking into like literally like a sauna right after they're throwing water on the rocks. It's nasty.
I'll pass.
Yeah, not the funnest thing. I got to figure out how to do these landing lights. Oh, you know what? I think I might call it a night. Go upstairs and watch some YouTube videos and figure out how the hell I'm supposed to pull this magic trick off of getting the sequential landing lights into the floor of the shuttle bay.
Cut a hole.
I got to drill like 10 holes, but I need to figure out where they start. I think they start right about here after, like, you know, like, let's see here. If we put down the side of the shuttle bay, get this side in place. So they probably start right about here, the landing lights, and go to about there, somewhere in there, like 5 rows. In the movie, there was a lot more, but I mean, we're dealing with a little tiny, you know, smallish scale model here.
Right.
Put a deposit on a new slipway. It's the same here after a storm, and we still working it. Bill, do you work outdoors or something? These sidewalls do not fit perfectly to this floor.
Yeah, once you
Require
glue
a little
them down, they'll be fine.
Little clearancing. Huh?
Once you glue it down, it'll be fine.
I guess. I feel like I should sand something a little bit, but okay. And there's a gap there. Light bleed. You're not going to notice that light bleed, though, because you're going to be looking at it at this angle from the back of the ship. Oh, let's get both sides on here. Why not? Let's do the money shot. Dry fit this sucker. Put her in with no lube. Let's see. And just hold her together with hopes and dreams right now. But like when you film one of these, when someone's done with this model and they go to film it, they can't even focus into the back of the shuttle bay because the camera lens, like no camera will focus back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It loses light and then it just breaks.
Yeah. Even the magical autofocus on the Sony ZV-1 is having some trouble. That's gonna be a lovely little shuttle bay.
Yeah, that was
an arborist. Bilge is a tree hugger. He's an arborist.
I would say tree hugger, more like a tree killer.
Well, arborists are generally tree health experts also. Like I had an arborist come and inspect the trees around our house when we were buying it. And, he picked out a couple that were definitely diseased and rotting to be cut down immediately. And then he missed like 3 other widowmakers on my property for some reason, the jackass. So every year it's another $2,000 to $5,000 on cutting down 110-foot tall pine trees.
Well, that's why you missed it, so you can come back and...
Yeah, well, I never hired his company because they wanted $10,000 for the same job.
Oh, God.
I just go to the local guys with the last name generally ending in Ia or Ez, and they're all licensed and insured, and nice people. And,
so they say
do the job. Listen. I get the insurance certificate. I get a copy of it. If they're lying, then my homeowner's insurance would definitely have a field day suing them. But it's not. It's so expensive cutting trees down in Atlanta. It's amazing. Up in Jersey, I would get trees cut down for like nothing. It would be like an 80-foot tall like oak tree. I could get it cut down for like $500.
Yeah.
Move to Atlanta, they're like $2,000, $2,500, $3,000 for one tree to get cut down. It's insanity. And New Jersey was like one of the most expensive states to live in the entire country. And I don't know. It's weird. Okay. You know what, Gilly? I'm done for the night. I got to do some research. I don't want to mess up. Well, I have a second shuttle bay from the second kit I bought if I need it, but I'd rather not screw up. So.
Yep. No worries, man.
Yeah, I got a few precious moments left before my wife comes home from the neighbor's house.
Okay, hopefully when I'm done, I hope you have a little more liking to some oils here.
Public Works. Bilge is a government employee. That explains why you bust my chops so much. You're surly.
He's a spy.
He's a grumpy tree hugger.
All
right, Gil. I'll see you, man.
Yep.
All right, everybody. Have a great night. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming, guys. I'm going to head out too, so see you guys later. Bilge, thanks for sticking around. Bye.
Adios, people.